think I can tell which side looks better.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Hey everyone, I'm gonna be styling my hair with the Dyson Airstrait today. As you can see, I just washed my hair. It's still pretty wet, so I'm gonna kind of show you what I'm using when it comes to hair care. 11 Proof Scalp Care Density Serum. I've been using it for the last few months. I really like how light it is, how I can literally put this every single day on my wet hair. Freshly clean hair, doesn't make it greasy, so I love that. The only scalp serum that I can use every day. And straight away, this is a heat protecting cream and also moisturizing cream. So it's like 2-in-1, smoothing, and I really like it. It's very moisturizing on my very thin curly hair. But first thing, I'm gonna be using this Aveda Brilliant Damage Control. I use this over the years. I always go back to this because it's the best spray. Detangling heat protection spray. Yeah, basically, even when my hair is very knotted, very tangled, if I spray this and then brush it. And I also got this brush a few weeks ago. This is the Tangle Teezer brush. I still use Aveda brush, and I just noticed that it was pulling my hair and just adding more breakage to my hair. So I was like, let's try this out. This is a pretty cheap brush, but I've used it in the past, Tangle Teezer brushes, and I always loved them. Just they're plastic, so I was like, oh, if I'm gonna get a fancy Aveda brush, it's gonna be better for my hair. Wrong. This is just incredible. So yeah, and obviously I have my Airstrait here, and yeah, wash my hair. So what I'm gonna start with, I have my ultra human ring, which I'm gonna put away for now because we don't need that for now. But yeah, I usually just start with the scalp serum, and I have a separate review on this product. I love it. I love how it smells. It's very nice. I don't have a mirror here, so I'm gonna basically kind of eyeball what I'm doing here with my super tiny, oh boy, I literally can't see anything, so it is what it is. But yeah, you don't have to be super accurate with this. This is like a very gel consistency, so it nicely spreads all over my scalp. So I kind of just dump a few drops here and there and massage it in, kind of distribute it. But yeah, this also prevents hair graying. So I actually bought this also thinking about my husband, but he refuses to use any scalp serum, so I end up using it myself. But we'll see. I'm mostly honestly interested in the density part of this product, and I definitely noticed that I have a lot more baby hair around my scalp. Like my hair is definitely like thicker, just yeah, on top, because obviously I just been using this for the past few months. But definitely if I use it consistently, I see much better results. If I just did like use it once in a while, like you gotta be consistent with that stuff. So yeah, it's a pricey product, but it lasts me a long time. Like I had a Vegamour serum, and like literally it just like it was gone like within a month. I mean, I didn't feel like I was using that much, but this is just better consistency. I can distribute it much better all over my scalp, so I prefer it over the Vegamour serum for now. Yes, and Aveda Detangling spray. I don't want to cause any split ends by pulling my hair, and also it says that it helps heat protection, so why not? I rather use few products than one and then risk any hair damage. So yeah, and I start with the bottom. Very important, you don't want to pull your hair, so especially if you have curly hair prone to tangling, knotting, just this is much better. And after I brush my hair, I use the Oribe Detangling. It's straight away smoothing cream that is even better. Heat protection up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, so I feel much safer using it. And since I'm using the Airstrait instead of the Airwrap, I'm not using any of the Dyson Chitosan product, which by the way, I really like the Pre-style, but now after using the Post-style for a few weeks, it's kind of hit and miss. Like I was honestly disappointed because a few times, yes, it helped for a few hours, like up to a day, it helped with the freeze. The second day, kind of looked like I didn't apply it. So it only works up a few hours, the Post-style. And since it's a very expensive product, I would say kind of not worth it. I'm not gonna lie. I really like the post style. It definitely helps to keep my curls like curled, but it doesn't work with the frizz. Like it just doesn't work for frizz, but I definitely kept curls up to 3 days. Like it wasn't obviously the curls relaxed, but when I tested it without putting the post style on one side of my hair, the difference was pretty staggering, like crazy. The hair on one side was completely straight, so definitely worked, but the post style, not worth it. Just get the pre-style. So now that I brush my hair, time for Oribe. This stuff like lasts forever. Yeah, I love it because I got the navy styling cream. It was not navy, but it was in the navy packaging, and I got it a few years ago, and it was kind of heavy. Like, I mean, it didn't make my hair look greasy, but this is lighter. At least I feel like, even though it's very moisturizing, it feels a little lighter on my hair. I prefer it. Plus, I don't think the other one had heat protection. It was mostly just, yeah, mostly like moisturizing, honestly. So this is much better, but I still have the navy one at my in-laws, and I used it recently. There was no other products over there, so I was like, why not? Let's see if it's still good after a few years. Like, wow. And my hair just was like, wow, it looks much better than before I used it. So I decided to buy another Oribe styling cream just to have it, and I've been really liking it. So now again, one more pass of brushing just to make sure that it's well distributed, and let me wash my hair. Wet. I'm gonna do 230, so medium. Yeah. And I usually section my hair in, basically I do the bottom section and then the top, but let me just like show you guys how incredibly well this works. I'm gonna straighten this first section of my hair, so you can see it's all wet. That's just one pass. I love it. Okay, let me just speed dry the rest. So again, I'm gonna section my hair. You have thicker hair, more hair, just do more sections, but for me, that's enough. I have those little hair clips here. And I mentioned this tip before in my previous video, but if you haven't watched it, what I like to do, I usually do like 3 passes here, and then just 1 pass to the ends, because my hair is already, as you can see, all like drying here, but it's just very wet here. So I don't want to do more damage, especially like, you know, to more breakage prone ends of my hair. So that's what works for me. I don't see anyone like doing it, mentioning it, but it's a great few people commented under that video, and thank you for mentioning that tip, because no one thinks about it, and it's like, it really works. Like, you will get the same effects on your hair using Airstrait, but you will do a lot less damage to your ends. So you will thank me later. And usually when I feel that it's still a little wet next to the scalp, I just basically blow dry that part. I'm gonna increase the temp. It is extremely humid today, so I think I'll need extra heat better. Sometimes the medium temperature, 230, is good enough, but sometimes I really need the max temperature, which is still lower than any heat styling iron. Like, it's still pretty good, but yeah, much better effects with the higher heat, so I'm gonna stick with it. And let's not forget that end part in the back. Good. Okay. Clip, I like to clip the part that I already took care of. So shiny and sleek. Oh, okay. That was like 10 minutes or less of blow drying from wet to dry, which is insane, but I love that. So let's see. I see some part here. Let me fix that. No. Okay. Yeah, I think I covered everything, and now I'm just brushing through, running my hands through my hair just to see if there's any like more damp wet part still, but that feels pretty good. So I'm gonna use the cool shot, so cold air, just to kind of seal it, let's say.
Came back in, it's starting to get a little warm.
Oh, okay. I'm almost done.
Okay, I closed the balcony door so you can close this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna trim my beard.
Okay, and we are done. This is it. My hair feels insanely soft, sleek, and I get a ton of questions. People just asking me like, how long does it last? In my experience, using Airstrait, this will last until I like wet it again, basically until I wash it again. So pretty impressive effects. Even if I would use like heating iron, I think because I only can use it on dry hair, usually the humidity from the air like gets into my hair a lot more. That's what I honestly have noticed like over the years. Even if I would just get my hair done at a hair salon and they would blow dry it from wet, like my style would last much longer. So the same thing with the Airstrait, because I use it on wet hair, it lasts, and especially on a high heat, it's gonna last until you wash it. It's amazing. If I use the low heat, because I did use it in the past just to like test it out, it would not last that long. Like it would still be straight, but sometimes like the humidity would get in. So definitely using high heat and wet to dry instead of dry to straight just works better. So these are my tips. And even though Dyson says, oh, this is a lower temperature, you don't need to use a heat protection product, use a heat protection product. Like these are the ones that I use, but like go ahead, buy whatever works for you, because like you need it. And heat protection product is mostly like just full of like very nourishing ingredients. So all that, you know, wetness, all that, basically all the stuff that, you know, the Dyson is like, it's drying. So all the moisture from your hair is evaporating, and that usually can cause a little damage. Even though it's much better with the Dyson, my dog is slurping water in the bag, sorry about that. I still believe my hair looks much better if I use a heat protecting product, and also I can see a lot less damage. So something to keep in mind. These are just my, you know, honest tips from my experience. By the way, I forgot to mention, but this is obviously not sponsored. I bought everything here, everything shown, all the products, Dyson, with my own money. But yeah, this is just my honest experience I want to share with you. If you have any other questions, let me know. But wow, that looks pretty good. The only thing is that, as you can see, like I had definitely a lot less volume if I would use Dyson Airwrap though. Definitely a lot more volume, so that's what I do like to use on daily basis. But this gives me faster effects. So if I have wet hair and I'm rushing, I want to like get out the door, but I want to have like nice, sleek, polished hair, this is my best friend, because literally in less than 10 minutes I can blow dry and style my hair, and it looks like this. Looks like I just left the hair salon. So I love that it's so fast on my hair. If you have very thick hair, a lot of hair, it may take longer, but Dyson gives me amazing, very fast effects. If I use a different blow dryer, it takes me a lot longer. So I'm gonna do one side post style and the other side this Verb Ghost Oil. This is like $20. This is I think $64-65 with tax. So let's see. I honestly feel like this is pretty good and smells so good, but this is definitely a lot lighter. I do usually 2 pumps. It smells really good, but like I said, I feel like the effects only last a few hours, but it definitely adds some moisture and smoothness, sleekness to my hair. Like it doesn't look, you know, so dry after blow drying. My hair is insanely sensitive, like to blow drying it just gets super frizzy. So now a Verb oil, it's 1 pump. It's quite a lot, honestly. Which one looks better? You guys have to let me know. What do you think? I see you staring.
Well, stop touching for a second.
1 second, I'm still applying my product. You have to let me know which one. Okay, so which side? Hard to tell.
No, I think I can tell which side looks better.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Well, the other one just looks like the hair's kind of clumped together.
Oh, I see. So it's too greasy for you.
Well, maybe because you're using 1 pump on each side, but you would use 1 pump for all your hair normally.
Oh, that's a good point. I do use 1 pump of Verb oil on all my hair. So maybe I look good, but Tony thinks this side looks a little better.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? I honestly can't tell in the little camera that I have, so I can't tell if it looks good or bad, but that's what works for me. Let me know what you think, and again, I'm gonna link all the products that I talked about in the description below, so don't forget to check it out. Don't forget to give me a like if you like this video, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.